Hello and welcome to Hotkeys podcast. This is a show where we talk about everything pop culture and random in the world. I'm your host Mick, and today I'm joined by
Colby Chapman,
Wil Dobratz,
Landon Browning,
and David Parker.
Welcome to the show, guys. It's September the 5th.
It's Jeptember the 5th.
There's no such
Shut
thing.
up.
What? Don't gaslight me. I waited so long
Dude,
for our first.
Colby was telling me about this. He was like, dude, I cannot wait till September so I can make a Jeptember joke.
I was sitting on it for a month.
That is a sad life. I'm so excited.
No,
for...
Colby, I appreciated it.
You know what, Dave? Let's restart. Cut it.
Was
want
the
us all to laugh at
Jeptember
it?
joke, was that added to the bucket list or the Summer of Colby list?
You know what? It was. I can scratch it off. Like, put that mark next to it.
Yeah, let's see that green check mark.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I can get all of us
that.
just to like laugh really quickly, I can cut it over his joke. So okay, ready?
Thank you.
Okay,
Is that good?
Joaquin.
See, Colby, you get what you deserve.
No. No.
Because that's what happens in the movie.
Okay, so
I was
yeah,
there. I saw the movie with you.
Did you?
You did?
Yes.
With me?
I thought you hadn't
No,
seen
you haven't seen any. You haven't seen that movie.
Oh my god. I want to go home.
not this soon, not this early.
Any Batman related movie.
Okay, you guys saw Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Please talk about it.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I'll go.
Wait a minute.
It's Shang-Chi.
Wait a minute. I'm the host. Let's talk
Yeah.
about Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
good idea,
Shang-Chi. I'm glad you said something because it never would have been brought up otherwise.
No, and it was way more organic the way I brought it up. So
Absolutely.
Michael segues, second to none.
it's the only thing I'm good at.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So what did you think about the movie, guys? Have we all seen it? Then?
I gave it 1.5 thumbs up out of 2.
So
Huh? Did you have like a
7.5 out of 10.
7.5 out of 10.
Did you have an accident
Yes.
like at work or something? And
Cut your thumb off.
yeah,
No.
Two
Originally,
thumbs up.
I only gave it 1 thumbs up out of 2.
so you
After sitting
grew
on
another half thumb.
Yes. I didn't. Shang-Chi did. They earned it.
I thought the movie was okay.
I'll go next. I thought the movie was really good. I think that it's a good
Movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good Marvel movie, and I think it has a
Maybe.
I think it has a. I think people can give it a bad rap for a lot of things, but I think that the weakest points are not as good as the strong. Like the weakest points aren't worth thinking about, and the strongest points are.
The
worth
weakest
thinking
points are
about.
weaker than the stronger points.
Yeah.
Well, that's almost what I said, and then I realized, oh wow, that makes me sound really unintelligent. So
How weak are the weak points, Will?
no, stop. But yeah, I really liked it. I thought that the pros outweighed the cons, and
What were
It's a good movie.
what were the pros?
I like the action a lot. The action was super cool. Like it was very inspired by kung fu movies, obviously, and you could definitely tell. Some of the fight scenes were, I thought, some of the best fight scenes in all of Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Just because it didn't rely too much on special effects for some of the fights. They felt way more choreographed and natural.
Right. The character Shang-Chi in the Marvel comics is regarded as probably one of the, if not the best martial artists in Marvel.
Mhm.
And he's just a guy that's really good at martial arts.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't typically have any superpowers or anything.
His fighting
so a
style.
lot of-
Does he just shoot rings or something?
A lot of the
Go
stuff.
see the movie.
Oh, Dave hasn't seen it?
No.
Oh, are we spoiling it?
Yeah.
we can-
David said go ahead
I
and
said
spoil
you
it.
guys
Okay.
can talk about it.
So yeah, a lot of his stuff is more grounded, a lot more Jackie Chan, Hong Kong style action movies, which I completely prefer over the more recent action stuff that is popular nowadays.
I mean, like compared to WandaVision, right, where it's just shooting lasers, and
It's
you're just
garbage.
flying around
Yeah.
and shooting lasers. It's like it felt like there was no like progression, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like at least like take the bus scene, right?
The bus scene,
There's definitely like a progression of like
Mhm.
winners, losers. Like it has a storyline, right?
Right. And there's like a MacGuffin that they need.
Yeah.
And so there's an extra added level to
Yeah,
the fight, which is pretty cool.
because like he spoilers, but he wins the fight, but he loses the necklace, and
Right.
so that's kind of it was interesting to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Was
like
the-
every
was the
fight
necklace
is kind
one
of
the
like that.
rings? Was it the 10th?
No, the necklace.
Oh my gosh,
You
Dave!
don't
You need to
ask
stop
stupid
asking
questions.
stupid questions if you haven't seen the movie.
I don't know. I just need a little info. That's it. You know,
Okay, basically, so
pretend like me and some of our listeners have not seen the movie.
well, okay, all right. So the main character has a necklace, and his sister has a necklace.
Had
a necklace, I guess.
They
Okay.
got taken.
And they get taken, and that's what the dad is partially after. Is not only his
dad.
the dad
Shang-Chi.
of Shang-Chi is after both the necklaces and his children.
Yeah. So yeah, because the dad's like this powerful. He's been alive for like thousands and thousands of years, right?
Yeah,
Like thousands of years.
Like thousands and thousands.
Like thousands of years.
Like 1,000.
which the rings is what kept him alive, right? That's what I just assumed, pretty much.
I
Yeah.
also assumed
Yeah.
that
Because they are.
because 1,000 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Because the rings are the property of like an ancient alien thing. Like
Yeah.
from the comics, they're like
Yeah.
an alien tech. And actually, in the comics, they were actually rings like that you put on your fingers.
Oh, okay. These are more like bracelets.
These are more like, yeah, they're I can't remember the style. It's an actual like fighting style that Chinese use. It's where they have the rings on their wrist.
Oh, the wrist ring
Gotcha.
fighters.
Yeah, the wrist ring fighters. So
Talking
bad.
about them like Rock'em Sock'em, you know? Like,
King, 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 king.
What?
That's not what I was doing. That's not what I was doing.
That's the sound of the rings.
That was the sound of the ring. Never mind. Whatever. Gosh, dang it. I was doing a sound effect of the rings.
we know.
All right, I'm your new
Ting,
host,
ting.
Will.
Is that
And today I'm joined by
offensive ting, clang, clang.
that's
Clue,
like,
clang, clang.
No,
Clucks. Whatever. Screw it. Anyway, it's some type of style, and I think it makes more sense because the rings belong to this like dragon alien thing, and so if you think about it, the rings would be the size of dragon fingers.
oh,
So
that's cool.
it makes a little more sense. Plus, having it be the actual rings on the fingers for a human, it would just, to me, it would be too close to like the infinity stones that we
Stones.
already went through. So this changes it up enough where it's pretty cool.
I really liked like all I know I just said that CGI is boring, but I think they actually did a good job with the rings, like having the CGI fight scenes with the rings feel on the same level as the fight scenes without the rings, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I thought they did a fantastic job like for the fights, and that was like, I feel like the heart and soul of the movie almost, where it was like the style of choreography and the themes associated with it are really cool and prevalent throughout.
Yeah. And there was a good blend of like practical, like the bus fight scene,
Yeah.
or like more fantastical with their mom and their dad fighting.
Yeah.
Where she's like basically airbending and using the earth as like her power source. and
Both have
stuff.
like the same root, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just two different types. I thought the fight scenes were the best part of the movie, hands down.
Yeah, and unsurprisingly, I think it was either the fight coordinator or the part of the camera work was done by the guy that worked on the Matrix.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's
That
a
makes
lot
sense
of
when,
there's a
like,
lot of similar kind of flavor.
The mom like dodges the rings.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Bullet time
Matrix.
ring,
Yeah.
ring time.
Trinity,
Yeah.
help.
Help! Yeah. Anyway, what other racist things do you guys want to say? So I don't feel left out here.
I'm trying to think what I liked and didn't like in the movie.
I will tell you what I absolutely hated about the movie.
Trevor?
Trevor was terrible. So Trevor from Iron Man 3 makes an appearance
Dude,
again.
I loved Trevor. Like,
Oh, it was so bad.
dude, he was he
Trevor
was
Marie.
the
Wait,
He was
Trevor?
He was
yeah.
he was a joke.
Trevor Slattery.
Like, that's the point, is he was the butt of the joke all the time.
Yeah, but it was just too over the top. And to me, it just felt really random why they kept him alive and why he was there in the first place.
I don't know. I feel like it was a good source of humor for me. It's like everybody hates this dude, and he's like the main dude, like the actual Mandarin's jester. Like that's what starts becoming. Like
To me, he's just annoying. Speaking of annoying, Aquafina was like,
Oh, you didn't like her?
oh my gosh.
really,
Every scene with her was unbelievably obnoxious.
at first I thought so. Then she started growing.
And she had no purpose in the film except for like exposition help.
She was his buddy.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Like
No.
almost all of her dialogue is like helping to explain things that are going on.
I mean,
It's dumb that they brought her along.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's dumb. It was dumb.
No,
It was-
I
yeah.
disagree with you.
They're friends.
No,
Gotta
it was
bring your
dumb.
friends.
She
to that.
didn't have to be there. It was stupid.
I mean,
Like, when they-
nobody
like,
has to
when
be
they-
there except for
when they were
those
saying
two,
like
but-
when
She saves the day at the end, though.
yeah, it could have been the old guy that
I
actually
thought it was funny
actually
that the old
could.
guy died.
Yeah,
I
it was-
actually laughed when
What?
he got killed.
yeah, I heard that and I was like, oh my gosh, Landon! Like,
it was so funny. Like it happened so fast. Like he just got like scooped up and like he died. I was like,
see, this is why sometimes I don't enjoy like the things you enjoy. Like we have very different tastes sometimes. It's because you laugh at like brutally violent things, and I
Yeah.
don't.
it wasn't that violent. Like that, it was just out of nowhere. Like they just killed the
He
guy.
got his soul sucked out.
Well, like I thought. So
He got dementored.
Yeah, dude. Like,
but like I thought she was gonna save him. Like he gets picked up because like every other character, like there's these like creatures in the movie that like suck your soul out. But like every other character, like it takes like 10 seconds or so. It seems like. And this old guy got his soul sucked out in like half a
he
second.
was probably already halfway there. Like,
Probably right.
It's like his body just drops.
But like when she was like, when Aquafina's character was like, oh, he's leaving and he's flying to wherever they went. Like I was like, okay, good. She's staying behind. Good. Please don't go. And she's like, book another ticket. I was like, oh gosh. Like she's just annoying.
What? I
Yeah.
was like,
I don't
I
get
70-30 liked her. Some of her
Oh,
lines were
man.
cringy, but
Yeah.
And
I
I
feel like-
don't don't think that they had good like chemistry. Like the acting with the Shang-Chi and her, I don't think was very good. Like,
why?
it just came off clunky to me. Like the dialogue.
Really?
I
I didn't
together. I
get
thought they
any of that.
Oh yeah. Big time for me.
Okay.
Big time clunk
Big
from
time
the
clunk.
actors.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
No,
This is
no.
kinda-
Michael's banned from sound effects.
This is kind of weird because usually, like when we like disagree on something, like you can usually find some common ground for like agreeing on like if something was good or bad. But in this case, I feel
let's
like
look for common ground.
Dragon.
no,
cool,
I was
not
just
cool.
cool.
There
But
we
I was-
go.
I was
Agreed.
I was
Common
just saying
ground.
that like your interpretation of like certain like lines being cringy or certain lines not flowing well together is completely different from mine. I thought it was fine. I didn't notice a single thing, and so that kind of makes it like
Watch it again and you'll see what I'm talking about.
I don't think so. Like I just watched the movie. Like
No, I think that's just something that might just be up for interpretation.
yeah,
Because what I
guess
saw
so.
was just like, ugh, that's like cringy and just bad dialogue and bad acting with another actor.
yeah. I don't understand that or get any of that. So
Okay, that's fair.
yeah, and that's
I'll have
that's
to watch
fine.
the movie
That's
then to know who is wrong and who is right because there's only
Somebody has
one
to.
answer.
just objectively wrong and objectively. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, it was cool seeing. It's always cool seeing Wong.
Yeah, Wong's
Wong
awesome.
from Doctor Strange showed up in the movie, Dave, and he was fighting the Abomination, which
and their
we
buddies.
Yeah, they're friends.
which we hadn't seen since the Incredible Hulk, and he did get a redesign too, which was more comic accurate. He got like the fins on his head.
What happened to him at
Yeah,
the
I
end of
noticed that. I
the
was like,
Hulk
"Damn."
movie?
He got taken into custody, basically.
How did
It's
they
been
keep
like
him in
highly
custody?
speculated. Huh?
How did they keep him in custody?
It's been highly speculated that he's been taken to the Raft, the ocean prison. So
Oh,
can,
the one-
you
oh.
can subdue him.
I never watched The Incredible Hulk. No, it's not great. Right?
It's not worth watching. I don't think.
I don't think you have to watch it.
What's weird is there were two
It's,
Hulk movies.
I
that
would
came
give it
out around the same
9
time,
rings
right?
out of 10.
Hulk and Incredible Hulk. Hulk's not
Hulk
in the
came
MCU.
out in like 2003, I think.
Oh, I'm just stupid. Never mind.
Yeah, you are.
Wait, the one-
and Incredible Incredible Hulk came out in 2008. Incredible Hulk was the second MCU movie
with Edward Norton, right?
with Ed Norton.
Did he not
I
want to
thought-
be in any more of them, or did Marvel?
So
take over?
he I guess I don't think any of this is like official, but from the sounds of it, he was like, first of all, he's like a very difficult actor to work with,
Allegedly.
notoriously. And he, I think, wanted to make a lot of script changes, and so he was kind of getting more into that realm. And I think there was money disputes over future stuff, and so they just.
He's not the right guy for those kind of. He's more on those artsy. Like,
I do think the design of the Hulk in that movie is cooler looking than the Mark Ruffalo stuff, but
yeah.
it's like, it's not that big of a deal.
I'm surprised because I just looked up the release dates of Hulk and Iron Man, and they're like a month and a half apart.
Yeah, they were
Like,
really close.
which doesn't. It's kind of weird because you'd think that they space them out more, but
Yeah, it was that same summer, I think.
yeah, it was like May and June, I think, like literally like 4 or 5 weeks apart.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
The summer of Marvel.
Similar to Marvel, yeah, I guess so.
Iron Man does make a appearance in the Hulk end credit scene,
Yeah, he did.
which a lot of people I think forget about
Yeah,
because they're like, was it really connected? I don't know.
Yeah,
But it's
people-
like,
yeah.
it was. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, he's like something about the Avengers program or whatever. Like he asks
yeah.
and then they're like in Iron Man 2, it's like the Avengers program was canceled. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, all right.
And then Avengers, hey, we're back on. We need you again.
Iron Man 3, I'm trashing all my scenes. Avengers 2, I got
I'm
a
back.
new one.
And it was interesting. So in this movie, Shang-Chi, the end credit scene, or one of them, Bruce Banner was back as Bruce Banner. Like he wasn't Smart Hulk.
These are interesting times.
These are interesting.
Oh yeah, that is
times.
weird because when he stuck, he was stuck in like being.
Yeah, like that seemed like the natural like place they wanted to go with his character. Like there was struggle with him being like, no, I'm Bruce Banner, like it's me, and then it was like, oh, embrace the Hulk with Thor Ragnarok, and then it was like the pairing of the two was like that's like the end all be all kind of
As much as
natural
they
progression.
as much as they have like these interconnected films, they do have an issue with some important continuity between some
Yeah.
of these characters that
Yeah.
if you don't suspend, then too much of it doesn't make any sense
Mhm.
from film to film. I guess that's the problem of having, all these different directors and stuff. But like it would be nice if they could have had, more consistent, more continuity between the characters from the different franchises and then connecting them to the Avengers films and stuff. Because like what you were mentioning, because like it was at the end of Iron Man 3, he gives up all his suits, right? They all blow up. He gets the surgery done. And then it's the next movie he's in. It's like none of that really happened, right?
Yeah, and it's just like a throwaway line in the movie where he was like, well, I trashed all my suits and then Hydra, and now I'm back. It was like that was their way of explaining it. He did in the end credit scene, he did still have his arm in a sling, so I guess that's something that they remembered, but it was just kind of interesting, like, oh, he's back to Bruce Banner. Oh, okay.
And Captain Marvel in the end has long hair again.
Yeah.
So that's another no, I'm just kidding.
It's true. She did. I was there.
Can she just will her hair to be different lengths? Like, how does that work?
Probably.
That'd be cool.
She goes Super Saiyan.
She's like, I want a mohawk right now.
yeah.
I wish they could figure her character out. Like, it's so annoying that she's so powerful that she has no character flaws.
Is that the biggest issue with her? Since I've
Yeah,
only seen
so-
her in the Avengers movie she was in.
So she's literally like so like powerful and perfect, and like like the whole movie kind of builds up to this like conflict in the end, as far as I can remember, between like this like her kind of former mentor played by Jude Law.
Some D-list actor.
Yeah, Jude Law. And Captain Marvel's character, then she just blasts him with one power thing and is like, I don't need to prove myself to you. And it's like, okay, but
But you have to prove it to like the audience, right?
well, not only do you have to prove it to the audience, but you're literally have no character development.
It just
throughout
wasn't
this entire film.
interesting.
It's not interesting. Like you're not captivating me with something I can relate to. Like you're not captivating me with something that shows who you are as a character that you can grow in, right?
Or that's inspiring or anything like
Or that's
that.
inspiring or anything. Like it's just she's like a stale piece of bread. It's like, come on, like you're like you just have no flavor.
Wow, Will, that's racist.
Sexist.
Wow.
Wait, what color was the bread?
Guys,
Nick?
come on, like really? Seriously? Woo!
Sourdough too.
Oh,
Yeah, but I mean the there were things I liked about the film. Like we said, the fight scenes were probably the best in the MCU so far. I liked the Shang-Chi character. I thought he was very interesting as a character, and all of his issues with his dad, and I guess just family in general was compelling. And he was likable. Like, he was a likable actor too.
His sister was pretty cool in the movie.
Yeah,
She was a pretty cool
yeah,
character.
she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you like about her?
She was cool. Cool
Yeah,
thing.
she's cool.
Yeah.
Landon, the pinnacle of intelligence here on movies.
And then kind of like how in Ghost of Tsushima, like their use of color. I could see that a lot in this film too, with
Especially the rings towards the end was really cool.
the rings,
Yeah.
the just like the tree colors that they use. Like, I don't know, something about that.
Yeah.
And also the score of the movie I really liked.
Yeah.
It was really
some really good
well
stuff.
done.
Yep.
I didn't really care for the kind of more hip hoppy stuff that they used. Like, I could do without it, but like the more orchestral, like Chinese sounding stuff was really good. Really liked.
I totally agree. I
You
thought it
guys
actually
found
had,
your common ground
yeah, we found our common ground.
You both hate hip
Found it
hop.
like half an hour.
but
Yeah.
and love the dragon.
dragon.
So, Will, what did you not like in the movie?
Oh, I didn't like. It felt like they didn't spend enough time on like certain like themes, if that made sense. Like, I agree with Michael. Did you say it was a little unrealistic that Aquafina's character was like a master of archery so soon? Is that something you said? Or
Yeah, and just her in general in the movie, I was just like, why are you here?
even though I disagree with like why she's there, like there were some parts that was like, oh, like it kind of moved fast in this area. It doesn't bother me that much because you have to like cut time somewhere. You know, you have to like, you can't spend too long on something. And like what it took for granted was kind of like, I wish there was kind of more character conflict with Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. There's a little bit of like him mulling over like who he wants to be, like his father or mother. I wish they leaned into that just like a bit more.
To me,
like,
that was I agree. That was the strongest part of the plot for me, was him dealing with like the sins of his father and him missing out on his mother. But well, yeah, I don't think there was enough of that, and I think they probably should have really gone into that more.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it was just enough to be like the other parts of the movie kept it afloat, if that makes sense. But I would have like that could have been the highlight of the movie for me, is if they explored that a little more.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not a big deal for me. I really still enjoyed it.
I was disappointed. The movie didn't go a different direction at one point. Like, they get kidnapped, or basically, whatever, Shang-Chi. Is it Shang? I'm playing Sean.
Race is Landon now, man.
He goes by Sean. He goes by Sean.
Add a G.
Shang.
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 Shang and his friend, Shang and his sister and his friend all get captured by his dad.
Mm-hmm.
And they go to his fortress, and he basically, like, they have their two pendant necklaces. Like, they're trying to find where their mom comes from. And they put him into this dragon like head, and like this kind of like water. It's like this weird visual thing happens, like, and it like reveals
Magic
this map to the like where she's at. And for like a couple minutes, I thought they were going to go in a direction where it was going to be like an Indiana Jones type, like they were going to be trying to find this place together. Yeah. And I really wish the movie would have been that. Like, they're working with the dad, like an uneasy alliance. Like National Treasure or Indiana Jones. I thought they were going to be working with their dad, like an uneasy alliance.
I'm going to steal my mother.
Yeah.
It would have been cool for like him to withhold like why he's doing it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, maybe tell like a half truth to get him on their side, and then when they get there,
That's what I thought
like,
was going to happen.
the dad starts like going all psycho, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, what the heck are you doing? And then that's when the character conflict happens. I think
also,
that would have been a much better route that it took.
Maybe I missed something, but didn't they say that like in order to get through this maze that moves to this, it's basically like a other dimension that they go to? Didn't they say like it only opens once 1 year at one time, like each year?
Yeah.
So how did both separate parties get through? Because the brother, the sister, the friend, and then
Best Trevor.
And the little gerbil
Dude, that was so funny.
flying monster thing, they go through once, but then their dad comes through like
couple days later.
Couple days later.
So my
so-
understanding was it opens. There's one like solid path that is open all the way, and that happens once a year. But the maze is constantly moving, and different paths are opening. And so they took. That's why the force was like closing behind them. They took like a rapid path through like these mazes.
And
that
the
were-
way
that were
they
just constantly
I
changing.
think Colby's right in the movie's
Well, duh.
intention. It still doesn't make a ton of sense because like
That's the other name of his autobiography. Colby's right. Well, duh.
the subtitle is well duh.
Yeah, well,
Like, Colby's right. Well duh. But like I think the rodent or gerbil or whatever it was supposed to be.
Call him by Maurice.
Yeah.
That was his name.
Maurice. So Maurice like leads them through the like how to get there normally. And then there's once a year where it's a more safe path for more people to go through.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
That makes more sense.
It still doesn't like add up a ton. Like
It
it
was
kind of
broad.
bothers me because
Yeah.
it's like why not like
It was just a little confusing.
It's
But
like
that does make more sense.
Yeah.
Like once a year, it opens up where you can just go through fine, but the maze is always moving,
yeah
and you can make it through if you have
Maurice.
Maurice.
who already knew how to get there because he's from there. So,
Right.
I mean, it's one of those things that's like okay, I guess. Like for me, it's like all right, sure.
Yeah.
It's like for this movie, it's like I had to take a lot of things on assumption and then just appreciate the good parts for like and ignore the assumptions if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I think I liked it the most out of everybody. I thought it was like I felt a little different from all the other Marvel movies. Like even though it had some similar parts to it, I think it felt just different enough. But yeah, I thought it was great. I think it's like a top 10 Marvel movie.
If you had to score it out of 10,
Out of 2 thumbs.
How many
Um,
Maurices
Probably an 8.
out of 10?
I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10.
8 Maurices?
8 Maurices out of 10. Yeah.
Okay.
8 Trevors out of 10.
he was in it a
Trevor
little much. He was in it
Reigns.
a little much for me. I
Out of
thought he
10.
was funny, but it was like almost a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to die like in the maze, and I thought that would have been so funny.
Me too. Yeah.
Like,
Whoa, Will, I thought you didn't laugh at death.
no. Like with
Yeah,
Trevor,
wait a
with
minute.
Trevor, I'll laugh at death. Like only Trevor.
Whoa.
I would probably give the movie. I think I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, and I'm gonna drop my Black Widow rating from like a 5 down to like a 4.
We're not rating Black Widow right now.
No, I'm just saying because I scored that too high for Marvel.
This has
movies,
weighed
I
on
did-
Landon for a while, how
Yeah.
high of a rating he gave Black
Like
Widow.
2 months.
Yeah. So
Take your time. Jeez.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. maybe a 6.5. 6 or 6.5. Probably a 6. Probably a 6.
I'd probably give it a 5.5.
So 1 thumb up, huh?
1 and 0.5.
Okay.
I have a hard time scoring superhero movies because I don't generally like them that much. It's like if it was just compared to if it was just a superhero movie scale, it'd probably be higher than a 6. But as a film, it's a 6.
I get that.
Colby, 1.5.
1.5 thumbs. Yeah.
So 7.5 out of 10
ish. Yeah.
ish. Yeah. That's fair.
Cool.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
we also watched later that night The Kid Detective. I'm only going to talk about this briefly because I think Landon talked about it
I
like a
mentioned
week
it,
or two
yeah.
ago. Colby and I watched The Kid Detective back at Landon's place after Shang-Chi, and it was
That was a great movie.
incredible. It was a fantastic movie. I would highly recommend it to both Dave and
Where was it on?
Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
It was
you have
on
to-
Landon's TV.
Yeah, you have
so
to
we
buy
watched
it.
it here.
You can't stream it anywhere.
You have to buy it,
Are you sure?
but it's
I-
worth
I,
it because it's.
I looked it up
incredible.
on Google and it said it was streaming on Hulu.
I think you have to have a
premium
star- you have to have a
subscription.
stars
Oh,
subscription.
okay, never mind. Disregard that. You have to buy it.
Yeah.
It's very good, I think, and it does a lot of things really well. So I don't want to say much more.
It's really
watch it.
funny.
It's
It
really
is
funny, yeah.
And it's really dark too. It's a dark comedy.
But it also has like a super satisfying like character kind of
Yep.
arc too. So it's just a lot of things are good about it.
And it's a mystery.
It's also kind of spooky too.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
It's got like it's really funny because it has noir music, but like it doesn't
It's not
always
a noir-
match.
yeah,
Like it
yeah.
doesn't. It's not always like it has noir style, but it doesn't always match like the aesthetic of the town. So it's kind of funny.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. Sounds cool.
Cool.
Yeah. You would like it, Dave.
Yoda dying death, dying sound, whatever. What have you been up to, Dave?
I've been watching The Wire
Oh, dude.
alongside Landon, who is
Oh.
also watching The Wire. Not together, but we are both watching The Wire.
How far are you, Dave?
I have 2 episodes left in the first season,
Nice.
so there's some stuff going down. It's really interesting. Landon
Dude, the
had
show's
Landon
awesome.
mentioned it's kind of like slow and methodical, I would say. It does a really good job of, I think, humanizing pretty much every character in the show.
Yeah, the show is like there's some like really really sad stuff in the show. There's some heavy stuff. I don't know why I'm getting. All right.
What?
Idris Elba's in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in it. Yeah, and he's really cool. His character's awesome.
Are there any other
Stringer
like
Bell.
Big name actor.
big name actors like nowadays?
Michael
that
B.
were in
Jordan
it?
as a little
Okay.
kid.
Yeah.
Who? I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
He's actually really good.
Yes.
In the
yeah,
show.
His character's awesome.
Yeah, his character's really good. His acting is superb as a young
Yeah.
child.
Cool.
Yeah, his character is like really like you feel really bad for.
This is on HBO Max, correct?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, because it was originally an HBO show.
Yeah. HBO Max seems like it's starting to get worth it. Like
It's worth it.
it's like $15 for no ads, right?
I don't think they have a no. Like I think you just.
Oh, it's just $10 basically.
I don't think there's an ads.
No, it's
version.
$15 just for like a regular streaming.
Yeah.
I saw an advertisement that said starting at $10 a month.
I think it's $10 for ads.
Oh, don't do that then. It's $5 more for no ads.
No, like that's all you get is just ads.
all.
Oh,
Dang it.
$10 to watch ads.
Dude, I would pay it.
I believe.
Does anyone
who
do Hulu with ads?
No,
I
No.
used to.
why?
Just because it was cheaper.
but like,
Poor.
And I
It's
didn't
so
use it as
worth
much.
it to do the no ads version.
I didn't use it as much, but it started to get annoying because I wanted to watch a Star Trek movie with my dad that was on Hulu, and so I just paid for the no ad version. We can watch the whole thing. So,
Which movie?
Star Trek
Nemesis.
First Contact,
Hmm.
one of the only good Next Generation ones. So,
Cool.
You're just crapping on
Maybe the
Nemesis?
only good Next
Is
Generation.
that what you're saying?
well, I haven't seen Nemesis, but I've heard it's bad. So,
Isn't that the one with Tom Hardy?
Yes.
So funny.
yeah,
He's so like small in that movie.
I will say this isn't spoilers, but an actress that comes in season 2 of The Wire. I believe I haven't looked it up on IMDb, but I believe it's the girl that plays the lady that Michael Scott marries on The Office.
Holly?
Yeah, Holly. I
character?
believe her actress. It's her that's in season 2. She joins the cast.
Is she slinging stuff down at the low rises, Landon?
No, she's another cop.
Oh, weird. Never would have guessed.
Because season 2 adds a actually I don't know.
It has to do with a port. I know that.
Yep, yeah. So season 2 has to do a lot with like the shipping yards and the union. So she is one of the cops like patrols like the shipping yards. So
I do think this is like a perfect Will show. Like this is
Right.
like a character, like a slow, methodical character show. And this
I'm
is
so
another
excited.
one of those
I'm going to
that-
start watching it soon.
This is another one of those I think Will would really get behind.
it is, yeah, it is so good. The amount of characters that it follows and like how like well done they all are. Like Dave was saying, like almost all of them are sympathetic in some way. Like
Yeah.
it's not like, oh, cops good, drug dealers bad,
Or
like,
the other way around. you
yeah,
know,
or
like-
the other way. We're like, yeah, there's good people on both sides. Everybody's pretty. There's a lot of gray,
Yeah.
I would say. Lance Reddick's in it. He's great.
Nice.
Oh, he's really cool. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
his
him. He
character's
plays
awesome.
a lieutenant. Yeah. There's so many. I like Lester Landon. He's this cop that he came from the
Uncle
Ponchon
Lester?
division.
Oh, he's
Um,
yeah.
And so like he's constantly working on these
I have
like
a heist ready for you. Shut
no,
up, Lester.
not that Lester.
Quit calling me.
Not GTA Lester. No, he came from the pawn shop division, but he has this like hobby basically that he's always making these dollhouse furniture that he sells. But he's, I think, like by far my favorite character on that show. Landon.
Is he?
Yeah, Lester.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love Lester.
Oh, wow. I like him a lot. He's not my favorite. I like some of the stuff he does later in the season. I think
okay.
you're probably having what he's doing. Like, there's just some funny stuff. Like, the show is also funny. I think the show actually has some really funny stuff that happens. Like, just some of the dialogue.
Mhm.
I love.
Yeah, some of the
I like
exchanges between, like, I would say that the main character McNulty, he's the homicide cop. His interactions basically with anyone is pretty
With
entertaining.
any of his superiors.
Yeah,
too,
any of his
especially, like-
superiors, because he kind of like
Oh, yeah,
doesn't
dude,
take crap, and he just like is kind of a loose cannon. But he's
Oh, dude, he's awesome.
yeah, great show.
Yeah, the show's. Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I understand the accolades for it. I do agree that it's very high quality television,
Yeah.
up there with like Sopranos.
It's up there with Breaking
and
Bad.
Mad Men. those kind of
Criminal
dramas.
Minds.
No.
Oh no.
Probably
I had to throw that joke in there.
probably one episode of Criminal Minds covers like it's like the same amount of ground as like a season of The Wire. Like they like probably go through like as many steps. You know, it's like so stupid.
Yeah, we caught the bad guy.
Yeah, we got him. We started the episode looking for him, and we ended the episode catching them. And it was really simple, and they definitely went to jail for the years they should have. You know, and like it was really, you know,
Justice was
we got-
served.
Ever after.
Yeah, justice was served. You know, and we'll move on to another bad guy. You know, stupid. What a stupid show.
So, Colby,
Mick.
hello. You got some ink,
I did. Today I turned my body into a canvas.
some permanent ink.
Art imitates art.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got my first tattoo this morning.
I've
This
realized that
afternoon.
pretty much anything Colby says could be the title of his autobiography. Like it could just be anything that comes out of his mouth.
Colby Chapman, art imitates art.
I became a human canvas.
Yeah.
Becoming a human canvas for the moral world.
Okay, Colby, what'd you get?
I got the Hotkeys logo tattooed on my lower back.
How low?
It looks really good. I
Part
advise,
of your lower back.
Tramp stamp.
yeah, tramp.
A tramp stamp. Okay, gotcha.
I
I got
advise
the H
all
straddle
of
on
our
one side,
listeners.
the K on the other.
I advise all of our listeners to get the same tattoos I do. It looks really good.
Wait, how would you know?
What? Mirrors, Dave.
Yeah.
No, I got a tattoo to represent and symbolize hockey. So I have 2 hockey sticks crossing with a puck.
How does that
How does that
symbolize hockey?
symbolize
Can you
hockey?
explain? Oh, Mick and I,
Gosh dang
same
it, Dave.
brainwaves.
No, this is 2 bad jokes at the same time.
Two
Yeah.
guys, 2 bad jokes.
No.
So like it's the face off, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Face.
Do you see why I didn't say face off?
Well, where are the players, man? You can't have a face off to the players.
Yeah.
So if he puts the
seems
players,
like-
you're like, "Where's the ice?" And then he puts the ice. You're like,
Yeah,
"Where's the
yeah,
seats?
I'm there.
Where's the
Where
roof?
are the 6
Where's the parking lot?
Where's the scoreboard?
Where's the sky? Where's the land? Where's
Might
the
as well
rest of the
just
city?
done the
Where's
whole
God?
world.
Is there a
Yeah.
God?"
Earth.
Will's Wonders.
Final frontier.
Yeah, here we are. I end up getting
Existential
Will's Wonders
crisis.
tattoo on me.
A tattoo existential crisis.
Yeah. So, it didn't actually hurt that bad. I was kind of worried about that, but
You told me you cried.
no, this did not happen.
You told me that too.
You told me that was like you had to grit your teeth, you know, like to take the pain at first.
What? No.
You had to like
was-
chew on your leather belt to like make it through the pain.
Yeah, you showed me the bite marks in your belt.
The belt you're wearing right now. Anyway, so you got a
Take off the
tattoo.
belt for Landon.
On record, I want everybody to know I'm wearing like basketball shorts. Like,
Which makes it even weirder that you're wearing a belt with them.
I'm not.
Yeah, especially a leather like
Black basketball shorts with brown leather belt.
That's a bad look, man.
So I got my
Last
first
word.
tattoo today.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, really?
Thanks, dude.
Is it the
Yeah.
hotkeys on the back?
Tramp stamp, right?
Yeah, trip stamp. No, I got it on my thigh,
Gotcha. Okay.
right above the knee.
Nice.
That's where the thigh is.
So why
Well, that specific
Well,
part.
I mean, well, like we have
Why?
some listeners that are going like, so Colby's inner thigh, he's got like a stick, like a hockey stick that's just like what direction is it going? Where's the puck? So like when he explains it's just above the knee, like he puts those thoughts to rest.
So-
Okay, Dave.
So can I ask you a question? Why above the knee?
What do you mean? Like,
Why not any other location? What made you put it
Like why
above
not on
the
your
knee?
shoulder?
Like why not on the shoulder? Why not on the arm? Why not on the ankle? Why not on the
Why not on the
et cetera?
neck?
Yeah.
for something like this, I think like a flat surface creates a better canvas.
Your butt's flat.
No, it's not.
Trust me, it's flat.
Oh man.
So I don't know. Like the thigh is like some place where it's like it's hidden. It's not going to be like
I can see it right now.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Just power through, Colby.
No, I'm giving up.
I really want to know the answer.
Is that
though.
is
So
that
it's-
is that the autobiography title?
I'm giving up.
I told you, it's literally
It's
everything
3
he
pages
says.
long.
you guys didn't invite me to lunch.
A flat surface.
Now I'm being ridiculed.
It's like any other day they record the podcast, Colby. I don't know why this should seem any different to you.
Because they're not letting me talk this time.
That's why I said just power through.
Continue, man. Continue.
What was the question?
Why the thigh?
Because I wanted it there.
Okay.
Okay, so
Next
anything else?
question.
Okay, well,
Where are the
anything else
players?
about your tattoo?
Do you think you'll get another one?
Probably.
Ooh, you can get 2 more sticks on the other leg.
No.
You should get him upside down though.
So he can see it
The puck. Yeah.
the same
You
way
gotta
everyone else
play.
can see it.
And you gotta have other people play too.
You should get skates tattooed on your feet, like ice skates tattooed on your feet.
Well, this is getting.
This is the worst
Ridiculous.
conversation I've ever had. I
You
think.
say that like every week.
It just keeps getting worse. You guys never improve.
How was the experience? Was it like, did you just like show up and there's like a guy there? He's like, all right, time to like
Strip down.
tattoo you.
He like strap you down in a chair, like
No. So I got there, checked in, and then he comes over. He shows me like the stencil that he has, and I was like, perfect. So he takes me back to the seat and was like, okay, like let's just do it then. I said, okay.
So did you just sit down while he just drew on your leg, basically?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Colby was doing jumping jacks the entire time. It was
Very
really difficult.
challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't want to make it too easy for him.
I thought you'd be laying down because like your leg kind of changes, like when you extend your leg, like the muscles kind of change.
Colby
a little
stands
bit.
up and it turns into 2 worms and a piece of dirt. Oh, dang it.
Dude, I think I would like cry right there.
Have you seen like bad pictures of bad tattoos?
Oh yeah, dude,
They're like you wonder like that enough. Those alone are enough for me to like. Even if I was getting close to wanting to get one, I'd be like, I don't know, because if they mess up, like I'm gonna look like
Yeah, you
even
could always
more
get a cover
fool.
up. Get a cover up.
Or you could just remove it.
Do that. Sounds so painful.
But the videos of those are so satisfying. I actually got my tattoo just so I can remove it.
Yeah. Good choice.
No. But
Now we're all gonna get Putt Putt Posse tattoos on our trip, right? Our Vegas trip.
Yeah, on the right leg.
No.
above
On the
knee.
left breast, we get the tattoo on the left breast, and we have our racing numbers underneath
Yes.
the logo.
yeah.
Laying us down. See.
I'm always down.
And
Landon
then
would
we
do
get a
anything if
tattoo
Dave
of our
does
like our
it.
entire chest that is our racing color,
And
and it's supposed to look like a polo shirt.
Elena, are you going to get a tattoo?
Maybe at some point.
Yeah. I know you were like playing with the idea of doing a Game of Thrones one.
That's done.
might mess around and get a Game of Thrones tattoo. You know?
No, not anymore. If I got one now, it'd be a raccoon that's like dressed like a cowboy.
Okay.
Excuse me, what?
Did I
Why?
stutter? I don't know.
Why?
I thought that'd be funny. Like
Rocky Raccoon?
no, just like just a random raccoon. Like
People are gonna be like, "Oh, it's Rocket in a cowboy outfit."
Rocky.
Oh,
The Beatles.
they said
just like a
Rocket.
random raccoon dressed as a
Like
cowboy,
Rocket Raccoon.
No.
like a bounty hunter,
Like the Beatles song.
bounty hunter cowboy raccoon, like bringing in a bounty. Like there'd be like
How about Sly Cooper?
no,
Is his
How about
bounty?
Ratchet?
Is it a
it'd be another animal. Like it'd be like a cat or
like a
something.
rat or something?
This is very
Maybe.
interesting. See, Colby got a tattoo of hockey because it's very significant to him, correct? In his
Yeah.
entire life. Landon wants a
Landon goes,
raccoon
you know what
that
would
is
be
dressed
funny?
in a cowboy outfit that is bringing in another dead animal.
Cool,
No, it wouldn't
because
it'd
it would
alive.
be
It'd
funny.
be alive
Oh, it'd be alive.
You should
How
get-
can you tell if it's alive?
because it'd be like tied up. Like
But you can tie a dead person up.
it'd be walking. Maybe it'd be like tied up, walking behind. Like the raccoon would be like riding on like a camel, maybe, and then like behind it, like in cuffs, like would be like a outlaw cat. or
How
something.
big are you gonna get
You
this?
should have it against.
Well, it'd be on my stomach. So
What?
I was just, and then I would add to it, like I'd add like the town like around it. It'd
Slowly
be this
over
big,
time.
like
My body's a canvas.
Firing Squad. You know,
yeah. For
they have the blindfold on. They're
anthropomorphic
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
You know, the classic look.
Are
What
they
you should get is you
possums,
should
like
get.
everyone in the firing squad.
What you should get is you should get Weasel. tattooed on him.
From the Suicide
Yeah,
Squad.
like his mugshot. That's what you should get.
That's actually probably the better answer than Landon's.
Yeah.
No, I think mine's pretty cool.
The way that Weasel walks just reminds me of you. I don't know why. It's just so funny.
Kind of runs like Colby.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He
he
runs
runs
like Colby. Yeah. But it's like if Landon
Yeah,
had
kind of like
Colby's
the
run.
flopping arms, like on the side.
Yeah, that's like a Colby run.
I literally run normal.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No.
Yes.
No,
No, you don't.
you're definitely not going to run normal now with a tattoo on your leg.
Yeah.
What?
Have fun.
Did I stutter?
Kinda.
A little bit.
Pretzel day.
Dude, that's such a great episode.
Yeah. That's one of the best episodes of The Office.
The Office is a solid TV show.
Solid.
Will, are you going to get a tattoo?
No, probably not.
You don't want a
Why?
raccoon?
No,
Cowboy?
I'm a pretty indecisive person, so it's like
You should get the tattoo of the animal that Landon's tattoo animal is going to round up.
Yeah, before the raccoon catches.
so it's like
Have it
we
doing the
create a
crime.
story like on all
Exactly,
our bodies
yeah.
of like
Yeah.
this
Wait,
animal.
so is Will Landon's prey?
Yes. I don't like the sound of that.
You said
I'm gonna
yes.
catch ya.
Yeah, I say yes, but I regret it.
Now I
Landon-
want to get like Rango tattooed on me.
Landon, does the raccoon symbolize you? Like, are you?
No, it's just some animal.
No, I think Colby's getting to something.
There's no correlation. It's just funny. It's just funny.
I don't.
Now I'm scared of like how Landon was Landon wanting me to have the tattoo? Of,
Yeah, he mentioned it. Yeah.
now I'm scared.
He's the one that brought it up.
Landon just looks over at me and smiles at me.
He's like, I want you to have the one I'm capturing. Mick, I want you to be the horse that I'm riding.
camel.
Colby,
camel.
you get the possum tattoos for the firing squad.
The firing squad.
Yeah, that'd be a dope tattoo.
Either that or maybe like a raccoon like chimney sweep, you know?
Chimney sweep.
No. No.
What is it about raccoons that you like so much, Landon?
They're funny, dude. Like tell me they're not funny. They're hilarious.
They're funny.
I love one of my favorite videos is like, and this is like it's kind of mean, but like the video where like the dude gives like the raccoon like a sugar cube and it goes to like, wash it in the water.
No, it's cotton candy.
Oh, is it cotton?
Yeah.
I've seen it with a sugar cube too.
Oh, I've seen one with cotton candy. Yeah, where he brings it to the water and it just like dissolves. She's like,
This is so funny.
He acts like a Scrat from Ice Age. Like,
Dude, what a legendary character, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Landon, you should get a Scrat tattoo.
That would be funny.
You could. That would.
I just
totally
would like
fit you.
something more like I don't want a character. Like I want something like I want an original character. You know.
just get a bug-eyed looking squirrel on it. Or
Also-
prehistoric
Have you-
squirrel.
Have you seen the video of the video where like the raccoon like attacks the dude's dog, but then the dude comes out
And the
he's
dude
grabbed-
just
he
hucks it.
he just yeets this.
Oh
thing,
my!
like-
Yeah, I like
It
that
looks
dude
like,
was
it looks like
like
its eyeball pops out.
yeah, he grabs the raccoon from like its back haunches and just like overhead like hurls it down a flight of stairs.
And you just watch it.
What?
It's just like spinning.
So it's like a security
That's
camera.
so
of-
sad.
It is
Well,
really sad.
The
It's
raccoon,
funny.
the raccoon was like attacking this guy's dog, and so the guy runs out and just like yeets this raccoon down some stairs.
How big is the dog?
It was like
A medium size.
yeah, no bigger
The
than
raccoon was huge.
Yeah, the raccoon was giant.
Landon, you should get a tattoo of a goose.
No. Maybe that'll be the animal he's bringing in.
A limp.
Like it'll be like a goose with like a broken leg. Like the raccoon's bringing it.
So you want me to be the goose with a broken
No,
leg?
dude, you're getting hung up on this. Like
No, I don't think I don't think this is unreasonable
Landon, the
to get
raccoon
hung up
does
on it though.
symbolize you. Like this is what you want. You want to be portrayed as a raccoon because you look up to those animals.
Are
they're
you a
crazy,
furry?
man. They're so funny. No, I'm not. I'm not a
I
furry.
think Landon's a furry.
For the record, I am not a furry.
What are your
Okay,
thoughts
we
on
believe
furries?
you.
Allegations are baseless. I'm
I
not a
don't
furry.
know if baseless is the right word here.
I'm not a furry.
And if I was, I'd be a fox, not a raccoon.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
foxes are actually really cool too.
Foxes are pretty.
I like watching them laugh. We watch the videos of foxes laughing. It's so funny.
Yeah.
I wish I was that fox. Thanks, Landon.
What?
No.
What?
Who thinks I should get the raccoon tattoo?
I beat Pokemon Sword, and I
Boo.
beat Virtue's Last Reward,
Oh, cool.
and I
You
beat
beat one
Doom
kid's
Eternal.
game and one grown-up game.
and now I'm starting Ace Attorney.
Yes.
Cool.
Ace Attorney's awesome.
I am playing through Batman Telltale again
Nice.
because I think I've
How
said
many
this
times is
before.
that?
This is my third playthrough. I think that it's the best Batman game experience that I've played.
I need to play season 2.
Season 2 is great. As much as I love the Arkham series, I just feel like you get the full package with playing as Bruce Wayne also and as Batman. And there's a lot more like detective stuff you do. The fight stuff is like, it's just,
Quick time.
it's quick time stuff, which isn't that great, but
Have you played The Wolf Among Us?
I haven't. No,
Wolf Among Us.
That should be your next game.
I do want to play that one because I played all the Walking Dead, Batman. Obviously, I played the Borderlands,
That one's funny.
Telltale, which was really good. But yeah, I've heard The Wolf Among Us is really good.
Yeah.
So I'll probably play that one next.
It's fantastic. I really like it. Yeah. So speaking of video games, there's a Sony showcase on
Yes.
Thursday.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you guys had any predictions for Sony showcase this coming Thursday, and kind of what do you think will be revealed there?
I think there'll be something for the Spider-Man 2.
You think so?
I think so. Maybe not a trailer. Maybe something like how we got with Miles Morales. It was basically just kind of like a 30-second clip,
A 30-second Spider-Man swinging around kind of thing.
pretty much, or something like that. I don't expect a trailer, but I think that'll be at least announced in some way.
Isn't it rumored to be like close to completion or something like that? Isn't that what the rumors
Probably.
are?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it throws me off because Miles Morales came out last year, correct?
Yes.
So
I think it was like late last year.
It was
So do you
wasn't it
think
a
they're-
launch game with PS5?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm confused. It's like that's a pretty fast turnaround. Like a year after they last made their
They have
last
like 2
games.
or 3 teams though.
Yeah, and if you think about it, the Miles Morales is like, I think a lot of the hard lifting stuff was done from Spider-Man, the original game that they did,
Spider-Man came out in 2018. correct?
2018. Yeah.
Okay, so 2020. Yeah, I could actually see something coming out in 2022 or something like that.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, because this is a weirdly timed event where I think most of the big reveals will be next year because it's end of the year 2021. So it's kind of a weird timing. That's why I like things in June, is because it can focus on early next year and later this year, and then it happens again in June, and then it's basically like a yearly cycle. But this is a little confusing for me, at least. But anyway, yeah, I think there'll be Final Fantasy 16 there because it's rumored to be close to completion, if not already almost completed. What?
It's close to completion. It's almost finished.
Yeah, it is almost finished.
How do you know?
That's like the rumor, is like something the director said about it, like the voice acting's being done right now, and typically voice acting is not one of the first things to be done. So
I bet it's 3 years out.
you think so?
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I feel like I'm talking to a wall.
Final Fantasy.
I don't know like that much about the Final Fantasy games. So
Me neither.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that makes
this
sense.
is your
Final
court,
Fantasy
Will.
15 took like a decade to make. So.
Well, that's because it like had like a bunch of like switched directors, switched like they like for 16 they're like, okay, we're gonna do this and go.
15
At least
originally
so
too, I
far.
think, was a spin-off of Final Fantasy 13.
David
it was
is
Final,
correct.
It was Final Fantasy 13 Versus,
Yeah.
which was announced like what in 2005 or 2007 or something, probably.
2007, I think it was,
Yeah.
and it took like 7 years to actually come out, which is
yeah, so you're looking
insane.
at like 2032 for your.
Yeah,
next Final
well,
Fantasy.
it looks like I'll just
Sorry,
be-
Will.
Okay,
Your
well,
kids will have fun playing it.
I might be dead by then. Who knows?
Could be.
Yeah,
I tried playing 15. And it just wasn't.
yeah, it's pretty rough.
Same with the 7 remake. I tried playing that too.
7 remake is way better.
It was fun, but it's still like the characters were like not.
Oh,
Yeah, like just way too like cringy. Like it was too cringy for me.
Well,
did you play
that's
10,
fine.
Will?
No,
Isn't
I
that
haven't played 10.
Iconic, like the ha ha.
That's one I want to go back to at some point. I started 10 on the PS2 like a really long time ago.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of has the same gameplay as The Third Age and some of the other RPGs that came out around that time. So
Yeah.
Final Fantasy X is a game, like, it's one of those I think about every once in a while. I'm like, man, I should just try to play it and see how far I can get. Because it's supposed to be pretty fun. And as JRPGs go, I think it's regarded as a good one for that time period. So
Yeah, it's one of the top like ones that people recommend for your like first. Oh, what I want to like a JRPG. Which ones should I play first? It's like Final Fantasy X is a go-to answer, kind of.
Yeah, I
it's
loved
like-
the Third Age too, and since it was
Oh, I did too.
basically
yeah.
just like the recreation of the play style and everything from that game. I think as long as I can get past some of the like extra like weeb stuff,
No,
that-
it's
that
not
I-
that
I
bad.
think I
it's,
could-
it's an acquired taste.
I think I could enjoy it.
Are you excited for Age of Empires 4?
Yeah, there's not really much gameplay though that's been showed. I tried to look up some the other day, and there's very little. So I'm cautiously optimistic. They closed Ensemble Studios like 10 years ago though, so this is a completely different studio. It's just the same IP. So my
cry
hopes
about
aren't that high since it's different people making the game, and since basically
Yeah.
they just own the license. It's still Microsoft. So we'll see, I guess. I have historically enjoyed Microsoft published RTS games. So all of the previous Age of Empires games, Age of Mythology, the Rise of Nations games, those were also published by Microsoft, and I really enjoy all of those. So I'm hoping this is the same thing. We'll see. RTS games have kind of died. They don't really exist anymore in the sense that they used to be produced. They've been replaced kind of by MOBAs, which
Yuck.
are very different. So I don't know how you can replace RTS games with a genre that is so different.
Well,
But I don't enjoy MOBAs really, and I really love RTS games.
Wasn't it part of like the history of the RTS genre though? Like, didn't the MOBA genre come from mods of the RTS? Or am I
Yeah,
tripping?
it came from
Okay.
Warcraft 3, because in Warcraft 3 you had heroes in the campaign that you can control, and you could use them in multiplayer matches too. And so what mods did is they essentially removed everything else until you were just playing as a hero. So you're still in isometric view, but you have the same type of controls that you would for an RTS, same type of system with how your health works and how your like spells and abilities work. And then what they did is they made it so that you would be on a team with other people, and then you had different goals where you're trying to, either capture stuff or take down certain type of objectives. But the one thing I like a lot about RTS games isn't the like individual troop management or hero management. That can be fun, but I enjoy the whole like building up a city and expanding and conquering other nations or trying to use diplomacy. Diplomacy is not as common in RTS games. It is generally more like a war game, less so than something like Civ would be, where you can actually get by with doing not very much conquest or other combat. But RTS games, like the way I grew up playing and the ones I enjoyed, ones that focus heavily on combat, where you would build up essentially big armies of people to take over other people's nations. And those they aren't as common anymore. So when I go back to RTS games, I will play older ones, or sometimes I'll play something like there were World War II ones. What were they called? I don't remember the title.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
But those were really fun too. So like classic
Company of Heroes.
Company of Heroes, yeah. So like classic RTS games have a special place in my heart because I grew up playing them. I still go back to them from time to time and really enjoy the gameplay and just like the gameplay loop of those games. I never played them much multiplayer with people. I talked to Will actually the other day. I was asking if he wanted to play, but he actually, it turns out, doesn't own any. So maybe someday.
I'll keep an eye out for one on sale. Like, I don't know. Like, I've never even played never even played one, except there might have been a Lord of the Rings RTS I've played.
Battle for Middle Earth. Oh,
Yes, Battle for Middle Earth.
love
I played Battle
those.
for Middle Earth.
Those you can't buy anymore because those were EA games. EA published Lord of the Rings games.
Uh-huh.
So if you want them, you have to sail the high seas, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's on the internet.
Gonna be a
somewhere.
pirate. I'm a pirate.
I still own mine, so I just installed mine
I was a chimney sweep.
and
Now
have
I'm a pirate.
it set up so I don't have to use my discs. So I still play legitimate copies. But like
Sure you do.
I do.
Okay, Mr. Moral David Parker. Like,
But I'm saying if you can't, like, since you can't get them legally anymore, like, Will, maybe consider hitting something up and then trying.
I'm
them out
just
again.
scared. Like, this is my dilemma with this game. Like, like thinking about that now, and more like I really want to play Silent Hill and Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, and Silent Hill 4. Because I love Resident Evil. It's one of my favorite franchises, and Silent Hill is super similar in a lot of ways, but also really different in others. And I want to try it out. But the problem is that you can't legally buy any copies for Silent Hill 2, 3, or 4 anymore, I don't think. Or if so, you're going to be paying out the wazoo, and it's going to be really.
Would
hard
you
to
need
find.
because Silent Hill 4, I know that was a PS2 game, right?
Yeah.
So
I'd need either a PS2 or
I have a PS2.
I would need to pirate it.
You want to borrow my PS2?
I mean, maybe I'll take it back with me once I come visit you.
I
have a
think it's at
PS2.
Mick's house.
Oh, really? Well, I'd first have to find a copy of.
I have Silent Hill 4.
You do?
No.
I was like, wait a minute, this is awesome. But no, I guess not. But yeah, so I don't know.
I have Gauntlet Dark Legacy though. If you want to play that,
Please just stop. Like, with having
Gauntlet.
Dark Legacy.
with having a PC, it's like super easy, super tempting to emulate things. If that makes sense, like
Steal?
not necessarily steal. It's not emulation's not illegal technically. It's like
It's probably against the terms
you-
of service, but are terms of service even fair?
probably not.
Probably not.
Anyway, I live my life how I want to. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, Colby.
Whoa.
Another title. I live my life how I want to.
Go ahead, try and stop me.
I don't want to.
Because you can't.
No, it's not because I can't.
You literally can't stop.
Be so
All right,
easy to
well, I'm
stop,
done.
Colby.
Like one punch to the face and he'd be on the ground.
So it's a
Punch me then.
Fight.
He plays
So it's Labor
hockey.
Day
I don't know.
weekend.
Like,
Labor Day weekend?
yeah. You guys do anything fun?
No,
Do you guys have tomorrow off?
I do
Today's
have tomorrow.
Sunday,
For
by
I
the
do
way.
not have tomorrow.
I have a fantasy football draft tomorrow.
I said anything fun.
That doesn't sound like fun on Labor Day.
Well, I'm going over to hang out at somebody's house.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
he's having
Is this your fourth league?
third. I'm only in 3.
Okay.
I'm in 2 this year.
I'm only in 2.
I'm only in 2.
I cut
That's
down.
really nice.
I used to be in 4, so
How many have you won? How many championships do you have?
please stop. I'm good at fantasy football. It's just bad luck.
How many like second place finals
I'm
finishes do you have?
good, but
I came second, I think, once.
Yeah.
And that was in like a stupid league, like a really small league. Like it was like I was trying to start a league and like I was struggling to find people. So there's only like 8 people in it, I think.
Mm.
It's tough
Last
running
year I
a
had
league,
the-
isn't it, Landon?
No, I mean, not really. I mean, I don't know. Some people are better at than others, I mean, I'm in 3 leagues and one of them's, ran pretty poorly.
You mean
Who's in charge of that
your
one?
work league, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think this is my year though. I think I win in one of my leagues this year.
No.
I think
Will
the
and Colby and
Dynasty
I
League,
can keep him down in one of the
Yeah.
leagues.
Your team's worse this year, Colby. Jordan's team's worse. Oliver's team's worse.
I don't know if it is worse.
Is it? Is Deshaun Watson playing this year?
Maybe.
No, he's not.
If he can get some things straightened out.
What does he have to get straightened
Like
out?
what?
Allegations.
20 something sexual assault charges?
Dude, you're talking to me like I did them.
Why, Colby? Why?
You're friends with him, man. Like
He's the monster.
He's on your team. What do you have to say for him?
Yeah,
Allegedly.
you drafted him. He's allegedly on your team.
No, he totally is.
I'll trade you Kyle Trask straight up for Deshaun Watson, player for player.
Oh man.
Mick, are you doing anything fun this Labor Day weekend?
no.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
All right,
Just
so
chilling.
playlist. Let's do it.
No,
I think we're playing Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, Friday
no,
the
it's-
13th
that's the plan tonight.
No,
and
no,
playlist.
It's not October.
What? No, okay, Friday the 13th is a fun game year round. I'm just going to say that first and foremost.
We said the date at the beginning of the episode, Will. September 5th.
October
It is-
the 1st. You guys are
No.
late, by the way. We missed our plane.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
But Oliver's
So
here, just
disappointed.
sitting in the background.
I thought he's still at the airport.
Oh,
No,
oops.
I have the early morning.
Oh, yeah.
So
By the
Colby,
way-
Colby bought the wrong flight.
No,
So he's
let's
flying
get
in
this
the morning,
straightened out.
too. He's flying in the
Let's
morning,
get this
too.
straightened out. Okay, Dave? So there we were
You're such
in a conference call, right? Discussing flight times. And I wanted to maximize our time off. So Friday, October
This is
1st.
all lies from you.
No,
this is
it's
not what you said.
Friday, October 1st. I wanted the early flight.
You didn't say that.
Get there
though.
at night. I literally
So
said.
you're like,
get
no,
the
let's
early
leave in the
flight.
afternoon.
No,
You remember that, right? Like,
Yeah.
Colby wanted the afternoon
no.
flight.
You guys are making.
Why
this
would
up.
I have bought in the afternoon flight? You were the one making the plan. Why would I have bought in the afternoon?
yeah.
flight?
I had to leave. I had to leave the phone call.
You
and
were
go to
there,
work.
right?
Yeah, and I was the one that did everything that you guys wanted to do.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but
We relayed it.
yeah, you guys relayed what you did,
So
and so that's why
so
I
I
bought.
had
So
to
this
leave
is all
early.
your fault. Wait,
No.
what time are you getting there?
9 a.m.
What the butt?
So we get there at 4. Colby gets there at 9.
Yeah, we get there at 4:15.
I'm
You-
fine
you
with
guys-
being there.
you guys-
at
Well, that's,
4:15.
I'm fine with that. Like, I didn't want to.
I mean, it's fine, but like, what the heck, man?
yeah,
It's,
Colby
it's
screwed
not my
us.
fault. No, I had to leave.
Yeah,
And
so
then
you
I-
left, so we stuck with the flight that was originally picked. I remember
No.
asking everybody multiple times. Like, I was like,
Dave.
Dave, so like the right flight is 2 p.m. Get there
No,
at 4. And then
I made sure with Dave too that that's the correct one.
What do
so
you
if-
recall, Dave?
If
I
if-
thought people
if
were
it's
getting here
anything-
early,
Yeah,
not in the afternoon.
Oops.
Because I thought we had a
Ah,
full
yes, because
Friday.
Dave is perfect too. It's 3v2.
I'm just saying the logic from logic point of view, you picked the wrong flight. From like if you look at it logically,
No.
like why would we have bought our tickets first after we all discussed it that night? We talked about what ticket to buy. You left. We bought our tickets, and then you buy your ticket the next day, and you get a different flight.
What do you want to do?
'Cause I thought
with just Dave when we're not there.
And all of them.
No, it'll be Oliver too.
That was before Oliver got his ticket though. So
Well, yeah. Your little one-on-one time with Dave's been ruined. Get wrecked.
You guys bought the wrong flight.
You and Oliver
No.
can hit the slots at the airport.
No, we'll probably.
so do you
go
have
hang
the
out
same
with
flight as Oliver?
Yeah.
Okay. Jerk.
Everybody has the same returning flight.
except for Oliver.
No, Oliver has the same returning flight.
No, he doesn't.
No.
When does he come back?
He stops in like Denver or something like that.
Denver.
On the way back?
Yeah, I noticed
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he doesn't have the same
What an
returning
idiot.
flight.
He chose like the cheapest one, probably.
Yeah,
That's funny. He gets left behind on the way.
Fun in Denver.
I don't know why.
Anyway,
So
people
Colby
are still
bought a wrong
showing up.
flight,
No,
Oliver
I
bought a
did.
wrong flight.
I did not.
How does it feel to be lumped in with Oliver?
Well, at least Dave, you don't have to go to the airport.
Oliver's my
3
best friend. He's
times.
cool.
Yeah,
Only
I'll only
twice.
have to go twice. Actually, no, I'll just go once.
They're gonna be at the airport
Oh,
for like
yeah.
7 hours.
I mean, there's plenty to do at the Las Vegas airport.
I didn't say when I'm coming.
Yeah.
I thought people were showing up in the morning.
Hell yeah, bro.
Crap.
You guys can meet us somewhere. You have to find us on the strip. Let's
Should
play
we
a game.
walk? Should
Have
we
fun
walk
walking
to
on the
strip?
highway.
I
Mick
can
sticking
make
his
him
thumb
across.
out. Landon crying.
I'm not sticking my thumb out.
What am I doing?
I don't know. Something,
Complain
something about
about
a
how
tattoo.
hungry you are.
I don't know. Something about a cat or a
Stop.
raccoon. I don't know.
Stop.
We're not going to have Hangry Wil, are we?
No. No.
Oh, man.
Promise?
No.
I hope-
promise.
I hope there's peanuts on the flight because Will's gonna be.
Dude, it's a 2-hour
Dude,
flight.
it's literally
all
from
it
2 to
takes.
4. It's
That's
2
all
to
it
4.
takes.
No. You are. This is slander.
Wait. Why is your guys' flight
This is
2 to
slander. This is slander.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Fine, I'll put it in print.
It's
What?
libel.
In print, it's libel.
Will, Will's
Is Will
trying to
confused or
process the
betrayed
show.
or what is
I don't know.
It is libel. That's the legal term for it, correct?
Slander spoken in print is libel. I've seen Spider-Man like
Yeah, Michael's
5,000
yeah.
times.
I was gonna say Mick
Okay,
knows
yeah.
that
So it
because
is
of
slander
Spider-Man.
because you spoke it.
Well, you missed the joke. It's fine.
What's the joke?
The joke was he'd write it down so that it wasn't slander. It'd be libel.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny.
Thanks, Will.
Oh my gosh.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the guy that thinks he bought the right flight. Okay.
No. I confirmed with Landon and David that it was a 4 o'clock arriving
So
at
where
4
did-
o'clock.
I've been in a call with Landon when he's trying to plan things, and he is atrocious.
No, that's
He
why-
was like,
no,
that's
that's
why
why
we
I
had
asked.
David. That's why we had David in the party. He's like, yeah.
Dave was probably just agreeing with you guys to shut up.
No, because maybe.
And to me, it didn't matter. Like,
wasn't
my
David
goal,
there? Like-
my goal was not to
David
coordinate
was there when I
everyone
bought my
getting on the
ticket.
same plane because you guys are all purchasing different tickets and stuff. My coordination was just trying to get people here
I thought the point. Well, then why did you tell me to buy the same thing that they bought to get on
because
the
it was
same
pretty cheap.
flight? Apparently, there were cheaper stuff. I could have gone to Denver.
No, the morning is more
Hung out with Oliver.
expensive. The morning is more expensive, I think.
Oh, so
Anyway,
you chumps bought a more expensive ticket?
idiots.
Dumb.
At least the maybe the same. I don't know. But the point is that
Will just made that.
the point is, it doesn't matter. You guys are all showing up here.
I'm just happy to fly with Wil and Mick.
Yeah,
You know what? Me too.
There'll be the three of us.
You
and
don't
it'll be
know
fun.
how happy I am not to fly there with Wil.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Actually, flying there with Wil would be great. I have
am
to fight
fine.
back with Wil. Fight back.
No, I will be fine.
Colby knows that there won't be peanuts on the flight.
Yeah, dude.
It's a COVID casualty. No peanuts.
Oh, I hope we get the little like hand sanitizer packets that they give out. Have you guys seen those?
No.
You,
I think I should
crack them
save
like a
them.
pistachio.
Yeah, you like crack them in half and you like squirt it out. They're so satisfying.
Wil is like so sad.
I'm mad too. I'm pissed.
Oh man, he just
I will
ate.
be fine.
Oh no, he just had a giant like Mexican one.
Wait, what?
Then he must be tired.
What?
I'm gonna punch you in your hockey sticks.
It's an odd threat.
Leave his puck for later. Anyway, so we're all getting to
We'll all be
Vegas at
there.
some point.
Some of us earlier than others, but
Colby's just got to pay for airport parking. So
what?
instead of us carpooling all together,
I'll just carpool with Oliver.
you're gonna miss your flight.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. We're less than a month out, and then we'll. Oh, are we gonna try to record all in person here at some point?
I thought about bringing my stuff.
It's a lot of stuff to bring.
I mean, it's this.
Do we have to bring all the mics? Do you have mics there, Dave? How many mics? Do you
I have a mic.
Okay.
I mean,
We could
we
all
could
crowd
do
in.
that.
Let's
We could do that.
Hello,
What
and
we
welcome
can
to the
do is just
Hotkeys podcast. This is
not bring
everybody
the
on one.
stands, if that makes sense.
microphone.
Yeah, I mean, we could each bring a mic.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
bring a mic.
Can you pack mine, Mick?
Oh my gosh.
No, because you're on a different
Yeah,
flight.
you're on a different flight, yeah.
Can you send me the T-shirt I should order?
Yeah, I'm not
Colby,
gonna.
can you pick up my?
I'm actually not going to talk to Colby or Oliver because they're not on the same flight. So I'm not going to talk to them on the trip. I'm only going to talk to Wil and Mick.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh goodness,
The afternoon flight's going to be nicer, not having to get up and like leave that early.
it's
I
not
can
that
get up,
early
have
for a
nice
flight, Landon.
breakfast.
6:45. I don't want to get on a 6:45 flight.
You don't
Landon
get on
doesn't
flights.
leave
You've
his
flown once.
I don't.
6:45 is not bad
generally-
for a flight. Flying earlier,
That's
I
so
think is like
early, though.
His
objectively
point
better
though
than
is that
flying
it's
later.
earlier than the whatever time.
yeah,
I mean,
I
yes.
feel
If
like
you
it's
look at a
nicer
clock,
to, like-
it is earlier than the other
yes.
time.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
I feel
But
like
it's
it's going
not
to be nicer
better.
to sleep in a little bit, pack, and then go.
No,
instead
you
of
pack. You don't pack the day you go.
You do not pack the day of.
Watch him.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Watch me.
Yeah,
Landon's
is there a
gonna miss
rule or
the-
something. Is there a rule or something that you don't pack
Maybe
the day
we'll
of?
go to Old European before the
Yeah.
flight.
Oh
Let's
my
go to Old
gosh.
Europe.
We could. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go see a movie.
What's
go to
the
a
flight
movie.
at? The flight's at like 2
You
something,
know,
right?
I'm
Yeah.
only
Old
going to
Euro
talk
at
to
1.
Colby and
Old
Oliver
Euro
on
at
this
1.
trip.
1:30.
Old Euro at 1:30. Yeah,
1:30.
we can make it.
Yeah, I'm only talking to Colby and
What's
Oliver.
the big
on this trip.
deal?
Yeah, that might be.
Okay, have fun with that one.
Yeah.
It's your grave. Go for it.
It's just Dave, Oliver, and Colby walking down the strip.
Dude, we'd have so much fun. We'd make it fun.
Colby's starting to panic. Like, he's looking around like
I'm not comfortable.
If you have 3 stubborn people that like can force themselves to have fun because of their other friends, like we could find it. Like to like
bet you
despite our other friends, we would enjoy ourselves.
Day 2 guys
Yeah.
be like, all right, guys, let's not have fun, but we'll just tell everybody we had fun. Like,
That still counts.
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's how you know that you belong with Oliver and Colby, is if you say that it counts if you say you have fun.
What are you saying about me?
You guys are stubborn.
No, I'm not.
Moving on.
Is that another autobiography title?
No, I'm not.
You're stubborn. No, I'm not.
We've been going on a while.
oh,
Yeah,
boy.
You want to wrap up?
Yeah, let's wrap up.
Okay. Let's be done. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
What?
Thank you for listening.
We're done.
Colby got the wrong flight.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Hotkeys podcast. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Castbox, YouTube, and other podcasting platforms. Visit our website, www.hotkeyspodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at Hotkeys Podcast and join our Facebook group at facebook.com/HKHotkeys. Please like and review us and subscribe to the show on whichever platforms you use. Finally, you can contact us via email at hosts@hotkeyspodcast.com.